What up? What up? What up? What's happening? Y'all know what it is. We back in the building. Enlightened Idiot Podcast coming at you live each and every Saturday, doing what it is that we do. As I say each week, sometimes I don't know what it is that we do because, Hectic do what he want. But it is what it is. We in the building. Any rant for this week goes as follows. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to hear me clearly when I say this. If your kids never see any form of struggle, you are hurting them more than you are helping them. And I get it. I don't want my kids to go through what I went through. I had to do this and I had to go through that. Yup, you did. And that's what helped you, shaped you, molded you to become the person that you are. If they never see any form of adversity ever, it hurts them way more than it helps them. They need to learn how to struggle from time to time to know how to get past certain situations. Y'all wonder why these kids' emotions is all over the place because they don't know how to deal with anything. They know how to wear Jordans because you buy them. They know how to rock the freshest clothes. They know how to do all of that, but they don't know how to survive at all. And then you wonder why they 25, 26, 27, and they still need to live home because they can't survive outside because they've never been through anything. From time to time, make your kids earn something. Stop giving them the brand new everything just because you didn't have it as a kid. So what? Get over it. Just because you didn't have it don't mean they gotta have it. Let them learn the value of something. They know the value of nothing at all because all they know is my mom gonna get it, my dad gonna get it, and then y'all struggle giving it to them. You struggling to give them the most amazing life that you never had, and then they get older to struggle. Make it make sense. It makes no sense at all. You know it don't, but in your mind, you just want it to make sense, but it doesn't. So again, let your kids see some form of struggle, some form of adversity. Start when they're young, if you will. Let them see something so they know how to get past things, get through things, and work through things. They don't know how to work through nothing. They are lost. Lost. So as much as we want to blame the generation for the problem, no, it's the parents. It's us. It's our generation that are the problem. Get over yourself and stop trying to live through your kids. Point blank, period. I'm just saying. Any. What up, son?
What's happening? What's happening? I'm not gonna hold you. This is probably the most positive and inspirational rant that you've ever had in life.
Wow.
Not,
He said in
I
life.
know, I know,
Not
I
this
know.
year, this
I was
month,
over
in
here
life.
like I felt like we about to go and march on these kids. Like, I know of several different situations where the mom made I feel like there's a lot of mothers too that like to play the victim card. Oh, dad's not here, so I gotta play both roles. And a lot of times it ain't that you gotta play both roles. You choose to play both roles because the dude wants to be there, but y'all don't want them to say anything, be stern, be a dad to the kids and have that discipline and have that, that whatever you want to call it. So you want to coddle them all the time. But when the kids get older, sometimes they see dad might be the best fit. Dad probably was the best fit from the jump. Why ain't he living over here? Dad trying to. What a lot of people have to realize, and this is just normal roles. This I didn't make it. This is just what happens. Moms normally focus on the right here, right now. Dads are normally looking at the future. How I'm going to make you better for the future. Make you struggle now so when you get out there, because these people ain't going to hold your hands. AI is taking over everything. So if you can't provide something that AI can't provide, you are cut. So if you don't get with the program, you're going to get lost. So more fathers, because trust me, I know, are out here instilling into their kids, hey, I need you to work harder. I need you to put instead of one purses, instead of one this, put this money to the side because you never know what's going to happen. You're going to need this later on. You know, with the woman. Mom's like, nah, leave them alone. Let them do what they want. And they never, like you said, learning anything.
I watched a video the other day, and this Asian guy, he's walking with his son, and it was these ropes or something that was blocking the path. He stepped over because he was tall enough, and he let his son walk behind him. So his son got caught up in the ropes, and when he got caught up in the ropes, the son stopped, right, and he started crying. So dad walked back, and he picked the son up, and he put the son back behind the ropes.
Try it
And
again.
so the second time, the son figured it out. The son
Mhm.
figured it out. Now, here's what's crazy. Stuff like that. I said, let me go and just look inside the comments. Let me just see. And it was all these women saying, oh, he's such a horrible father. Why would he put him back behind the lines? And all the men in the group was like, yo, young boy learned that quick how to get through there. So what are y'all mad about?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like sometimes you have to learn how to make it through. You're not always going to get that hand all the time. It is what it is.
Mhm.
First things first, not too much on the ladies.
It wasn't. It ain't had nothing to do with the. Here we
Too
go.
much.
Here we go. It ain't
She
had
was
nothing
back
to
there.
do
She's
with
back there clicking her fingers the whole time. So I don't even
it.
know why she coming out here with
Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Second things second. Raw. You know how when a gymnast get finished their routine and then they stick the dismount and they get
Oh, you stuck that.
nine nines across the board? You
Mhm.
Yeah.
stuck that on. You
Yeah.
absolutely
Nah, I'm
stuck.
not gonna hold you.
Most prolific rant in all of
Yeah.
IE history, and I appreciate you.
In
Third
history,
thing, yeah, third things third. I am people. I am people. I am. You call it. What did you call it? Heck, you said moms are guilty consciencing or
Oh
playing both
yes,
roles.
yes. I'm projecting because your dad wasn't here, or I feel lack of, or whatever. So I'm gonna do the most to
So
overcompensate.
here's the thing. My kids had a dad that was in the home. He was away from the home for a while because of work. And I
Mm.
did that type of stuff. Like it was LeBrons and Jordans and polo. And what's also true on the other side of that, bless their souls, today they know value by the grace of God. But then but then they was running holes in jeans. Like I seen pants, indestructible pants.
They found a way.
They found a way. Like
Mm.
the young boy come home with a hole in the side of an Air Force One. How sway? They are
wow.
the most well constructed shoes. They don't last worth a damn, but construction wise, he had a hole in the side of
they
it, y'all.
they next to Wolverines is what you saying? They
Right,
next to.
right,
But
craziness.
that's the thing. Nobody's saying that you can't do these things. But sometimes you gotta let your kids earn something from time to time. Like when they never like if you look at the workforce right now, right? This whole generation feel like they supposed to be given everything. They're supposed to be given a raise.
They want to make
They-
the CEO wages. I deserve what the CEO is making
but the
because
thing
I'm
is, they
helping
don't,
the CEO make more money.
but they don't even want to put in the work to work their way up to the CEO. They think they're
No,
supposed to do that off the
from the
rip.
door. From the
Mhm.
Because
door.
everything has been given to them their whole life. So now in their mind, like, well, why I gotta work for something? Why I gotta earn anything? Like, what do you mean? My dad has given me
Yeah,
everything. My mom has given
yeah,
me everything. You mean I gotta earn something? Like, who are you talking to? Like, it's
crazy.
amazing how this works. And it's so
Yeah.
many parents out here that just I don't understand. I don't know if it's they don't understand it or they don't want to understand it, but you do not have to live through your kids.
Think about this: 5-year-olds going to school with $1,000 phones because My kid needs to be able to reach me. Where's he going? He's going to school.
Where are
Don't
you?
they have your emergency contact?
Where
But
are
what
you?
if something happens? The last thing he's thinking about is calling you.
Facts. But the thing is, why do they need $1,000 phone to do that?
Say they have it.
But you could do that. You could make that same phone call on a flip phone.
On a Cricket John from the Dollar
Does it
General.
have to be the brand new iPhone that they make that phone call on? Then when they lose it, now you upset.
I
Oh
want
my
him
goodness!
to be able to FaceTime me, and I want to be able to find him if he ever gets lost. If he loses the phone, you lost him.
It's all gone. It's all gone. Anywho.
Yeah. But Raw, kudos, hats off. I don't even wear hats, but hats off.
This is what we're doing tonight.
It's got to be done.
To give you your gems when you like you. All right.
What,
All right. So you don't want to be called something before air. Now you don't want to be praised on air. Make up your mind.
I'm just
It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
I'm not even saying nothing. I'm just saying, like, okay. I mean, I think I've delivered some good rants. That's just me. You know?
Child, please.
Listen, I'm not the super poetic big word user like y'all. Y'all feel like y'all gotta use the most immaculate vernacular at all times. That's not me.
Immaculate vernacular.
I'm a regular dude from Philadelphia that went to a hood public school, and that's just who I am.
Okay, so we're gonna just use excuses all our lives. Okay,
it's not an
okay.
Excuse.
You just make
It's
Raw,
not an
let's
excuse
start
at
the
all.
show because you thinking yourself back. We gave you kudos, and you moving backwards.
Cue the intro. Dear, you want me to sing? You want me to rap it? You want all on the table.
I actually want to hear it now.
No, you know I don't know it. You know
she don't know it. She don't know it.
You asked, I want to hear
it. Do the intro, Mr. Maestro.
Hold on, baby. Chill, hold on. You know what time it is, man. Come on now. All on the table, a cash done match, get outclassed. Who's not typecast for telling fables? The artifacts just kick back, enjoy the panel. With true flies in all sides, get different angles. With grown talk the mission, small talk is missing. Free talk don't always equate to your addition. The difference, no misstep in intellect, delayed stress. This podcast a safe bet. Stay enlightened.
I don't know where you be finding these pictures from, but please.
What are we talking about now?
Freddie be like this. Look, she be like this.
She be a creep.
All right, I'm changing this for next week. Y'all ain't about to sit here. I'm not about to listen to this slander every week. I'm just not.
Sorry.
So I can't speak for everybody, but I'm pretty sure I speak for most people when I say it's starting to get ridiculous how much we are hearing about these celebrities on a normal basis. I have literally heard about Drake every day since his album dropped. I've heard this dude name. It's either they talking about, is he the GOAT? Is he a pop artist? Why is he still rapping? Why did he put out 3 albums? The music is trash.
I do agree. If I was to do it, why drop 3 albums in a day when you could have dropped 3 albums in the month? You could have dropped the album a week.
Now here's what's crazy. Right? To me, Drake is the LeBron of hip hop.
Of what?
Drake is the LeBron of hip hop.
I'll agree with that. The courts will let that one go. We'll let that slide.
Tasha probably don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
What Drake did was, by Drake dropping 3 albums at one time, that made everybody feel like, holy smokes, I need to listen to every single song and talk about every single song. I need to hear every single song. So here's what Drake did. Here, Drake made everybody say, I ain't gonna say. He made everybody listen, and what that did was that made Drake's 3 albums, from what I was found out 2 days ago. I guess it's what, 46 songs or 36 songs or something like that. Only one song out of the whole 3 albums is not on the top 100 charts at this point. All 3 albums are on the top 100 in album sales, if you will. So what he did was, by putting out those 3 albums, and by doing all this weird publicity and all of that, and making everybody talk and pay attention and look, he made himself look like the greatest rapper of all times, because he surpassed everybody in every phase of everything all at the same time. Then don't get me wrong. Was it smart? Yes, it was. I get it. But that's the same thing like LeBron playing 37 years in the NBA. Of course you're going to break every record when you do more than everybody has ever done. I'm just saying, like, it just makes sense.
Yeah. You had the longevity.
If you played 20 years longer than everybody and don't break every record, you was just trash. I'm just saying. But
you know what's crazy though?
Hold on, let me say this. But all of y'all that don't understand this, to break a record, you have to do it faster than the person that did it before you. Not take longer to do it. That's how you break a record. So for all of y'all LeBron stands out there that's, oh, he's better than Jordan. He broke all Jordan's records 9 years slower than Jordan did it. I'm just saying. But go ahead, Hector.
I had a conversation with someone that's in their teens. They brought up the conversation. Who do I feel is better, Kendrick or Drake? And I asked them another question, and they solidified I was good. So I proceeded to say, as an entertainer, you can't deny what Drake has done and accomplished.
I like the words you chose. I love the word that you chose.
Yes. However, I listened to the one album. I can't deal with a guy bragging and then crying on the same song. I can't do it. I can't do it. You can't say I just bought out this whole hotel and then be like, well, no one deals with me. No one showed up to my bought out hotel. Like, no. Stop it. Stop.
I feel like Drake makes music for dudes that want to cry in a tea and then drink it.
For that reason, it's the reason why I don't care what the record sales are. I can't care about that. But you said hip hop, Raw.
Mm-hmm. I did.
The GOAT.
A lot of people are saying that he's the greatest rapper of all time. A lot of people are saying it.
Fuck a lot of people.
And then at the same time, people saying he's the greatest pop artist of all time.
Good job, Tasha.
Facts. A lot of people also saying he's the greatest pop artist of all time. Like, listen, at the end of the day, I don't understand it. I don't get it. So if it wasn't him, then I was hearing about Ray J. It was people that don't. People that don't even watch boxing that was telling me about the Ray J fight. And I'm like, dude, it's Ray J. Like, we really sitting here talking about Ray J in a ring who trained for 3 days to go into a celebrity fight. Like, let's be realistic. Oh, man, you ain't watch it? No, I didn't. Why would I watch that? Yeah. Like, let's be like, come on. Like,
make another white dude stupid, filthy rich.
Facts.
It's not like you said, hey, on the Ray J network, I'm going to do this boxing. No, I'm going to go over here to this white dude to help him make more money for me to look like a dodo.
Facts.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
Someone said it best. They're like, Brandy ain't never calling him back.
Listen,
He's looking at you.
I told y'all that I recently read Brandy's memoir, right?
No.
And I did, probably about 3 weeks ago. But anywho, she did everything in that book to softly call her brother a jackass of all trades. She made it sound real pretty though. But at the end of the book, I'm like, oh, so Ray J's a jackass. Like,
Basically.
getting put off video sets. She trying to put him on with money. He'll get on the video set high, intoxicated.
Drunk. Yep.
You know what I mean? So they got to put him offset. So we couldn't jumpstart your singing career because you just didn't have what it took. And I'm still trying to be your sister and put you
'Cause
on.
we share the same blood,
As
unfortunately.
we share the same blood, and he was still squandering those opportunities. So she used beautiful metaphors, lots and lots and lots and lots of words. And you know, a person who talks too goddamn much is one of two things. They don't know what they're talking about, or they telling fucking lies.
9 out of 10, pretty much. So,
Beautiful words and metaphors just to say that he was a jackass.
as I'm listening to this all week, it got me to thinking, right? Why do people care about celebrities so much that they will talk about that more than themselves, their life, or
What-
people they know personally?
You brought up exactly what I posted yesterday. Exactly what, like, someone that you know could sing their ass off. I mean, what we say, church singing, sing, their
Facts.
ass off.
They could sing, not sing. They could
They can
sing.
sing, right? And you would know this wannabe J-Lo. I'll use that. J-Lo. You would go on J-Lo's new album run and be like, oh, I've been waiting for you to come back out of retirement. Wait, what? In hopes that J-Lo's gonna, out of all these millions of comments, she's gonna see your comment and be like, you know what?
Like,
Come and
share.
be my friend. Come and be my friend. I don't care about nothing, none of these other fans.
Everybody else is irrelevant. It's you.
You are going to be my best friend.
One. You are my
Right.
Neo.
Meanwhile, all y'all
It's not
sing my
gonna happen.
karaoke.
First of all, what most people don't realize, and I don't know how they don't realize this in 2026, most celebrities don't run their own social media pages.
Slow. They slow. It's meth.
Mhm.
It's meth.
It's meth.
Definitely meth.
So even with the whole Kendrick thing, nobody even paid attention to Kendrick till people was listening, but nobody was paying attention to Kendrick but so much. He drops one song dropping a bunch of tea, and everybody's like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing because he talked about somebody in a song. Like, it just, I don't know. It amazes me the lengths that people go through to praise or talk about a celebrity versus talk about people that they even know personally. I just don't understand it. So, Hectic, let me ask you a question. At what point does admiration turn into obsession?
Dick eating.
I definitely want to ask you to clarify that.
So I think I clarified it. I think I just clarified it.
In a nutshell.
I feel like I just clarified it.
There's a lot of clit riders and dick
Because
riders
he's
out
not
here.
from Philly, he didn't feel that the same way. Pause.
No, I didn't hear it.
I said, he asked when admiration turns into obsession. I'm like, do you mean when admiration turns into dick eating? Yeah, because that's what it is. That's what it is. Sorry, Hectic.
No, it's like I said, for some reason, these people feel that these celebrities are really going to be like, yo, you've been riding with me since day one. My first album, before my first album even dropped, you were riding with me. I got you. Here's this mansion. Here's this car. Here's all these things. Oh, you got a clothing brand? I'll promote your clothing brand too. Like, they're not doing these. And if they do happen, It's just like Toni Braxton getting discovered. She happened to be pumping gas, singing, and some music exec was like, "Word, hey, those are the 1% of the 1% of the 1%."
Mm-hmm.
And people have to understand that these celebrities, A, don't even fucking know you exist. Two, don't care that you exist, especially if you're not buying their merch or albums. And three, they're rich and you broke. And when I heard of a mom of however many spending thousands of dollars to go to a Beyonce concert and then crying how her rent ain't paid.
Facts.
Wait, what are we doing?
Dog, I seen a video earlier today. They was talking about like what something costs to make versus what people pay for it, and they was talking about Beats headphones. So me personally, like Beats, they decent headphones, but they ain't the greatest. Like everybody try to make them out to be. I actually like Skull Candy more than I like Beats. That's just me. But they said that Beats headphones cost $14 to make. But once they put Beats by Dre on it, they're able to sell it for $300. So many people are running out to pay $300 for some headphones that was made for $14. And it's not just Dre. Beyonce, people bought those. Somebody will do, when you see somebody will do a sneaker collab with some, and it literally be the same shoe, they might splash a little bit of red on it. People like, oh, I gotta get them because that dude right there endorsed them and his name on them. They're collector's items.
Look at the Pharrell jellyfish.
Hold on.
Them shoes are ugly.
When people was rushing to McDonald's for the Travis Scott meal, like it wasn't the same shit that was already on the McDonald's menu.
A double cheeseburger, a small fry, and a
with the special sauce.
Yo, like
maybe I put a jalapeno on there. You know what I mean? Call it a day.
Dog, they did nothing extra. They literally just when you walked up and said I want the Travis Scott meal, they just knew exactly what to put in the bag versus you asking for the McDouble with no pickles, because that's all they gave you was a McDouble anyway.
And man, when I see, like, I just heard someone paid $200,000, $200,000, not on a house, not on a car, not on a boat, $200,000 for a pair of jeans.
Who wore them? Patrick Swayze?
Listen, I don't care who's sweating in these joints.
Facts.
And maybe because I've come from where I had a lot of money, went to where I had a little bit of money, had now where I'm comfortable. You see what I'm saying? I had all these phases, and I'm looking back at hindsight like, yo, I used to rush out, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on outfits and clothes and shoes and jewelry and da-da. And if I just took that same couple $100 and invested in Netflix and Apple and Sony and Warner Brothers and all these other things, that by the time it would have matured, because people in the finance world knows what that, once it would have matured, I wouldn't be here tonight. I'd be on someone's beach surrounded by hoes.
Why is it always a beach full of hoes with you?
It's going to be a hoe.
It just sounds like
is there.
Someone feed me grapes. One of them feed me grapes. The other one fanning me. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, why not? But if I knew what I know now back then, and that's what people don't realize, you need to stop going out here. And I'm not telling people what to do with their money. Do what you work for. Do what you will with your money, right? But you can't do what you will with your money and then get online talking about how you are cut hair away from evictions.
Cash app. You cash at me.
Facts.
Go
How you just came back from a trip and then you asking people to help you pay your
you need
rent?
to go
It
find
don't
me.
work that way.
So for me, admiration turns into Dickie. And when somebody says, "Oh, I didn't like that new Beyonce song, it was whack," and then hundreds of thousands of women and
Beehive starts
Influencers.
singing.
the community, I was about to say the HBCU community, the
The Beehive.
alphabet community,
You're so stupid. Tasha, you stupid. You
Yeah.
stupid.
and it's bumblebees. There are bumblebees everywhere. You are a dick eater.
Yeah.
Because somebody said it earlier. She don't know y'all exist. She don't know. She looking at y'all like y'all dumb. Like, why are y'all overrunning these people's comments with bumblebees? Y'all dumb. That wasn't nice for me to say. I'm not going to
No, it was
They gonna
exactly
come for
right
you.
for you to
They
say.
coming for you, Tasha.
look up there like an idiot.
Hey, Beehives.
That right
Beehives. I
there.
don't have nothing to do with anything Tasha says because y'all are vicious. Between y'all and the Barbs, I don't know who's
Listen,
worse.
listen, all dick eaters.
Listen, I feel like we've gotten away from people being able to say what they want
Mm.
or how they feel because everybody's like, oh, if I say something, this person's
I'm a
not-
hater.
these groups aren't going to like me. They're going to say I'm hating. I don't have to like something because you like something. Like, fuck out of here. We ain't the same person. Just because you fuck with it don't mean I have to fuck with it. Just because I fuck with it. And what makes it crazy is I may like something, but you don't, and it's okay. But I gotta like everything you like. Nah, that shit don't work like that.
Bro, I just said something about that last night. I don't know why this is so surreal because these are conversations I've been having the past couple of days. I literally was like, someone's like, "Oh, why you and this person ain't cool no more?" And I'm like, I don't know. Anytime she made her rants, I didn't care about them, but do you? As soon as I start making my rants, then I'm all kind of this and that and this, and I'm like, but wait, but you know me in real life, like not social media. We've chilled, we hung out, we've done all the things, and you're going to go and base how you feel about me based on what I say online. Go fuck yourself.
I love
Respectfully.
it. I love the direction. I love the direction that this show is going. Started off, I'm telling you, Raw, you kickstarted this. You
I'm
did.
telling you,
You
he
made
made us.
this
What we
brilliant.
say? We gonna stop calling him Raw and call him Reverend. You know what I
I
mean?
like
Yo,
it. I like it. Rev. Got to keep it
Reverend
real.
though.
Yeah.
Rev.
Roger the fuck that. Tasha,
What
if
the-
celebrities stop being treated like gods, would the internet lose its personality?
So y'all know how I feel about the internet. Celebrities are just fine. I want them to be able to live their lives just like we live our lives because we take a shit the same way. Cut us open, we both bleed red.
Some have better
Right?
toilets.
And bidets. They may have
Listen, the
bidets.
toilet is the toilet. I don't give a fuck how much
But
you spend
listen,
on that.
they done made
I
bidets.
don't know. I don't know, Raw. Them toilets be toileted.
The toilets be toileting. It's true.
That's a hell of a statement right there, son.
They go crazy. But if if their God status was taken away, what would they have to talk about? Like, what would they
Mm.
about? They would have to stick to facts and not feelings. And a lot of what happens on the internet with these hives and with these doll babies, it's just that it's feelings. But they don't want to
Yeah.
live in the real world. They don't want to live in the real world anyway. They want to live in
No.
delusion.
Have you ever, and especially y'all know how much I hate the influencers. These motherfuckers are popping up like weeds. And I am so over them because it's like, eh, I'm not only over them, but I'm also like, why y'all listening to what they have to say? This person popped out of nowhere.
Child.
Nowhere. And now they are the subject matter of whatever they're talking about. Like, no, stop.
So the alleged doctor
Oh, she's
appear.
fine though. She's fine.
You can't be fine when you a liar. I don't care
Why
what
can't
you
you?
Damn,
Why can't you?
that's a hell of a
Why
statement.
can't you?
What?
There's women that's fine all the time that lie their asses off.
I'm pretty sure you know some lying ass dude that you think is fine as shit too. Like that shit
He
happens.
not fine no more if he a liar. He look like doo-doo. If you a liar, you are bottom of the barrel. No, you don't
Wait,
look
wait,
good.
wait. Let me ask you a
Maybe
question.
he's just
Wait,
different.
wait.
What's-
If you find out he's lying, or other people know he a liar,
No, if I don't base my opinions off of anybody else's opinion.
so he can lie to everybody else, as long as he don't lie to you.
He can do what he want with anybody else. But once you
Okay.
lie to me, like you do on a stick. Like the
And
Chinese
on the
sell
stick.
Facts.
That'd be extra doo-doo. Like, that's a high level of
You see what I'm saying? It's definitely a difference.
But go back to the doctor.
No, the alleged doctor got on Touré show. Like she is still whether it's a lie or whether it's an overstatement of the facts. You're
Okay.
standing 10 toes down on it when you
Yes.
could simply clear it up. So much so that you go on somebody else's show who invited you there and immediately starts to I would compare her performance on that show to the likes of, I don't want to say it because it doesn't sound nice, but typical hood chick, no father, no feminine direction in her life. She doesn't know how to have conversation with men. And
No.
so when she finds herself in a tight spot with a man,
He lashes out.
instead of facts, she lashes out. And that's what she did. And I don't know a professional. Like everybody have a bad day. Everybody had a bad day. This young
I've never
lady,
seen a professional drop the F-bomb so many times.
it was insane. And
Mhm.
Touré say, I'm just trying to do my job.
But you see how many
You
people
know, this is
getting
my
rid of?
thing about the alleged doctor. At
You
this
guys,
point,
doctor.
at this point, just say I am whatever the fuck I am, and y'all
That's
gonna eat it.
That's it. That's it. But to stand on the parchment don't have my transcripts
When
and my
other people from that same schools be like, "Oh, you mean these
this
transcripts
diploma
that I have?"
that I just got.
First of all, I
Hold
went
up.
to
And my
two.
thing is, if you got a doctrine, I know someone personally that I know has a doctrine, and they let you know every chance that they get, they have a doctrine.
Facts.
It's if I had a doctrine, it'd be right here where Lola's at right now.
Period.
I done been to
Period.
two
You
schools
can't
that
even
closed
you can't
in.
even bring out the document and say, "Hey,
Here's
what
my
it burned in
diploma.
a fire?"
Listen, I done been to two schools that no longer exist. And guess where I went and found those transcripts at? On
Parchment.
Parchment. It is what it is. Like you can keep trying to gas it all you want, Shorty, and I agree with you. She definitely can get it. She can get it.
Ooh.
A lie.
Wait. I also agree with you too,
Meanwhile,
Tasha.
and tell me this
She's a
dick on
lying
you.
ass.
Like,
She's a lying ass typical hood chick.
hold up, Ron. Hold on. This is gonna
Things can be
solidify.
right at the
Hey,
same
who pussy
time.
is
I'm
this?
just saying.
Whose pussy is this? Lie the fuck to me. Lie the fuck to me.
And on that note, I will be quiet.
Listen,
I will step
two things
aside
can be right at the same time. I'm just saying.
and let the show continue. You guys got it. You guys got it.
Roger that. So speaking of things that we get,
Hell, we like them thick, like a bowl of grits. First of all, you already know she don't give a fuck.
Really?
getting so heavy. I don't know. I just was in the vibe for a minute. My bad.
It's all good. Welcome back to Signs and Shenanigans, where we check the stars before we check our comments. Tonight's lesson: not everything is a scandal, not everything is a conspiracy, and sometimes a celebrity sneezes without it being a coded message for their ex, their publicist, and the Illuminati. The internet has become the world's most unemployed detective agency, and everybody's looking for a storyline. So before you become exhibit A in somebody else's think piece, let's see what the stars have to say. Aries the Ram, you've got a tendency to hear one thing and create a whole Netflix series in your head. This week, verify before you amplify. Every rumor doesn't need your passion project energy. Taurus the Bull, you're standing 10 toes down on an opinion you formed in 30 seconds. This week, challenge yourself to consider that you may not always have all the information. Growth is free. Gemini the Twin, you love a good story. Unfortunately, you've been adding chapters no one's asked for. This week, separate facts from entertainment before you accidentally become the source. Cancer the Crab, you've been emotionally adopting situations that have absolutely nothing to do with you. This week, stop carrying the feelings of strangers on the internet. You have enough of your own. Leo the Lion, you know what's better than attention? Peace. This week, resist the urge to make yourself the main character in every discussion. Sometimes supporting cast energy is very healthy. Virgo, your investigative skills are impressive. The problem is you've been conducting a full audit with incomplete paperwork. This week, leave room for uncertainty. Libra the Scale, you're trying to see both sides, but one side is facts and the other side is somebody's cousin's theory. Balance requires discernment. Scorpio, you spotted something everyone missed. Congratulations. That doesn't automatically mean you've uncovered a global cover up. This week, stay curious without becoming consumed. Sagittarius, you love a hot take, but this week asks for a cool response. Not every conversation requires your immediate contribution. Sometimes observation is the participation. Capricorn, you're focused on the long game while everybody else is arguing over headlines. Keep doing that. Legacy builders don't have time to chase every trending topic. Aquarius, you see patterns others miss. Just make sure you're connecting dots and not drawing entirely new constellations. There is a difference. And Pisces, little bitty fishies, last but not leashies, your imagination has been working overtime. This week, ground yourself in reality before your intuition and your assumptions start sharing a group chat. And there you have it, a reminder that everyone doesn't need a storyline. Every moment doesn't need a conspiracy, and every opinion doesn't need a microphone. Sometimes the truth is simple. Sometimes people are just people, and sometimes the internet needs a nap. This has been Signs and Shenanigans. Until next time, keep your vibe protected, your edges laid, and your screenshots organized. See y'all.
I thought you
No
was about to say
triggers?
something.
Oh, no triggers? No
I,
triggers.
The way he looked like
I
he was
never
about to
have a
say
trigger
something.
because I'd be like, oh, she's right.
I do be right, don't I? I do be right.
Oh, okay.
I take that back. She never right.
Roger that.
My God.
Tasha, why do people
Yes.
demand authenticity from celebrities but punish them when they too real?
We make demands of celebrities who perform for a living,
People do it
who
all the time.
interview for a living.
People do this all the time.
Mm. Sounds like delusion. It's a word that I've become very familiar with, very fond of. Imagine a world that lacks authenticity, demanding it from someone they can't reach.
Mm.
I don't have time for that question.
You're headed down the yellow brick road, though.
Yeah, I don't have time for it. I don't want to do it.
So I'm having a conversation with some folks one day, right? And they was talking about Joel Embiid, right?
Mm.
So if you're an NBA fan, you know Joel Embiid, he's been hurt his whole career. He got drafted while he was hurt. It is what it is. So people says, oh, he's soft. He won't play through injuries. The dude played a game. He had 50 points in the playoffs against the Knicks. During this game, he played with Bell's palsy, and he was bleeding through his knee pads the whole game. Dropped 50 points. They won the game. No, they lost the game. People say, oh, he's soft. And I said, well, the man played with one eye and one leg, and you're still calling the man soft. If he didn't play, you would have said he's soft. There's no winning with this human being at the end of the day. And I get it. He's your favorite player. He's on your favorite team. Hell, the Sixers is my team. But by no means am I going to say this man is soft by he playing with one eye and one leg and still put up 50 points. But because he didn't win, that makes him soft.
One eye and one leg.
So even for me, right? In my demo, you have a lot of people that are scared of losing fans, right? If they lose 10 fans in a day, it's like a crisis for them,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
Right. And I done trained my fans that, you want content? If I feel like it.
And it's not going to be for the free.
Something just dropped. Y'all better go get it, because I don't know, next time feel like editing, put more shit out. We have fed the machine so many times that the machines now is just a wildfire. And we're listening to these people who, let's say, for the lack of better words, can't do what it is that we do.
Mm.
Whether it's podcasting, porn, singer, what have you.
Who does
Right?
porn?
They just I don't know. Anywho, they can't do what we do. But from the bleachers, they want to be critics about what it is that the people that are actually doing what they wish they could do are doing. I am even for me and other photographers, if a girl's like, hey, what do you think about this photographer shot? I could say, oh, his composition's not right, his lighting's not right, his da-da-da, whatever. But I also don't know his mind frame, and maybe he wanted whatever to look the way it look like that, right? So I don't tend to judge photographers unless, like, I have a couple mentees and stuff like that, be like, hey, I need your advice on this, right? And then I'll go and explain what I thought they could do better, right? But I'm still not chastising them on what they, because guess what? At one point, I was hella shitty. If I showed you photos that I shot when I first started, them shits are hot garbage, right? But
Garbage is.
the only way you're going to get better is by doing. You have a lot of people that want you to do better, but them themselves don't have the fortitude to do better for themselves.
Thanks.
So they are projecting how they feel onto you. And some people succumb to the pressure. We see it all the time where celebrities like, oh, mental anguish, I'm going to take a break and da-da-da-da, all this, because guess what? They are reading the comments and they will have a million, oh my God, you are an inspiration to me. You have got me through hard times, blah, blah, blah. That first, your album sucked. They are thinking about that one, your album sucked for the rest of the fucking week.
Mm. Mm.
We have to understand and start putting blinders on to the white noise, because guess what? Just like that South Park episode, there are people that will purposely try to troll you if they know they can, just to get you off your square. They don't even care. They don't even care. Oh, I hate that green hat that Raw is wearing. I don't know how dare him wear green with powder blue shirt. You know, they would just say all kinds of shit. Just so Raw can go in the comments and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Now he's the asshole.
Facts. Facts. Your opinion weighs way more than mine, so I can't comment back because I'm somebody and you not. So you should be able to say what
Right.
you do, and I shouldn't say absolutely nothing. Like all of
Right.
like I don't see it as much. I think it shifted. Before I say that, I think it shifted. So once upon a time, people would like see celebrities out, and it was like, oh, let me pick a fight with them so I can see if I can get them to swing on me so I can get a case. Now it's I see a celebrity out, let me see if I can fuck them so I can get some money out of them. Like it's crazy how that flipped.
This is a
We're
lot.
in a transactional era.
But it's true.
We're in a
I ain't gonna say
transactional
me
era.
and now, when it comes to celebrities, we've been there for a long time.
So let me
Look how many cases Mike Tyson had to the point where he like, yo, like I don't even argue with people no more. Fuck it. Like I just don't say
It's
nothing.
spinal. It's spinal.
I'm gonna say this. I miss the old hoes. The old hoes would do what they do, and no one knew who they were doing.
Yo.
Yes.
I miss them.
The
The
old
new
hoes.
hoes, as soon as the dick is out, they run into the internet and be like, yo, he just pulled his dick out. Like, well, you fucked up your own bag.
I'm gonna tell y'all something that pisses me off, right? And I don't actually know why it pisses me off, but it does.
Old
right?
hoes, come back, please.
It's not even that. It's not.
Stand with the old hoes.
First of all, the fact that you went here is crazy. Like you doing too much at this point, son. You doing too much, son.
I stand with the old hoes.
What annoys me is the gay dudes or transsexuals that's getting famous by talking about the dudes that they hit. That's
all the dudes that's in their DMs.
It's starting to get old at this point. Like you really are getting famous because you ran out and told everybody, "Oh, this dude right here is down low." Who cares? Nobody cares at this point. First of all, nobody cares.
In fairness, some of these trans, you got to pay close attention to how the angles are angling, because you would hit that. Oh, you on Instagram, you be like, "Oh, fat ass."
If you've been in the military, I will tell you this, right? You learn to train yourself. I ain't gonna say the whole military because everybody ain't been everywhere. But most people that are in the Navy go to certain countries where.
Can we start with that? Most people that were seamen, they have this training that they go through to be able to.
First of all, you always got to go the extra mile to try to do some weird shit. Let me finish what I was saying. I'm not fucking with you right now.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for keeping tapping in with us. We appreciate y'all.
Now, what I was about to say is, a lot of sailors go to certain places where the men are naturally feminine looking before they even get surgeries, right? So the Philippines, Thailand, them dudes naturally have feminine features. So once you've been exposed to that, you start looking at everybody differently after that, right? So you pay attention.
What's the name of this training exercise?
It's not a training exercise. Fuck you, son. Just because you was in, like, he tried to trigger me.
I had tequila in my mouth. Y'all got it.
He tried to trigger me, but I'm not gonna let it happen. This is not the beehive. You're not gonna fuck with me, son. It's not happening. But at the end of the day, you still should be paying attention. Like, you don't just like everything just to like everything. Just because you see a fat ass, you don't know who is on. You should be paying attention. I'm just saying. Like it is what it is. But naturally, most dudes, they see a fat ass and they double click, and now you can't take that double click back. Once you double clicked it, that's on you at that point. But at the same time, why do everybody have to be exposed now? Like, why did we get to a point where everybody have to be exposed for everything? How did we get there?
Because I'm gonna tell you how. This social media is always evolving, right? Case in point, most people know if you're doing a food review in your car, I hate everything about you. But everyone's now doing these food reviews in their cars, right? So when one person sees something and sees that person go viral, then they're like, oh, if they could do it, I know I could do it. Oh, they making money off of this? I'm gonna make money off of this too. So that's what's happening. So even with these, I'm gonna put people out on Front Street. It's more so like, oh, well, I need my 15 minutes of fame. So I know this person may have not known what the true situation is, and they just jumped in my DMs just on some. So I'm gonna expose them and let them know, or let the world know that they're on the DL. When realistically, this person didn't know that, you know what I mean, that they were trans or any of that situation. They just stuck, like Ross said, you know, through the Navy training,
Yeah,
they just didn't pick up on the signs. So hey, this is, you know what, PSA. If you really want to know how to be able to distinguish what's what, join the Navy. They need you.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna just let you sit in your disrespectfulness and just leave it at that. Like you trying to trigger me for some reason, and I don't know why. I don't know what I did to you tonight that made you feel like you was gonna trigger me tonight. But it's not gonna happen, son. You trying rage baiting. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
You trying rage baiting.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people don't care on these subjects or topics, but they be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Just so someone can be like, you don't know the true information. And you know what I mean? Like,
so let me say this.
You talk about the orange guy. These people,
they the
I
worst.
don't know if they have any brain cells left.
No.
But
no.
They be, man, this dude is next to Jesus.
Facts. So for those that may or may not know, Hectic and myself, we are the Off Script Society. So go ahead and check out that other YouTube channel. We have been doing reactions from each week as it drops. So because we've been doing that, I joined a couple Facebook groups that's all about the show, right? And people post things in there, and you could tell they literally just rage baiting for clicks, comments, stuff like that. So if you've watched the show, if you watch From, you know the man in yellow. You know who that is, right? So people will ask a stupid ass question like, "Oh, who is the man in yellow? Is Sophia that person?" And you'll see a bunch of people comment, "Oh, you fucking idiot! Why are you asking this stupid?" And it'd be like, in my mind, I'd be saying to myself, "Why are you even commenting on this shit? Like, for what?"
I used to get caught like, man, I've gotten to the point where I wrote a whole script of me telling someone where they could go. And then you ever sit and you let it sit before you hit send? And you be like,
nope.
Why do I even give a fuck? And then you erase the whole shit and go about your life.
Yo, like I see certain posts, I just slide right past them. Why am I gonna comment? Like, it's amazing how the internet has gotten to the point where people feel like those rage bait posts, they have to comment on them.
Yeah.
It's not, you know what the internet has also created? People who had small voices, now I can have a large voice.
True. So what was that? Couple years ago when the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, right? And people was upset Oh my goodness, why wouldn't they have Lil Wayne on the halftime show? Now, in my mind, I'm saying to myself, I like Lil Wayne, but do I want to hear? Do
Oh,
I want to listen to that for 20 minutes at the Super Bowl show? No, I don't. But
what's the
people was really upset. Like he's the only artist that has ever come out of New Orleans.
sound he make, Raw?
Yeah.
Like, that's literally how he sounds. Like nobody's listening. Nobody wants to hear that.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. Like people get so upset. Like, oh, he's people really was talking like he's the only artist from New Orleans. New Orleans is more known for their what do you call it? The fourth line, third line, second. What do you call it? Second line, right? That's what it's called. The stuff, the music that they do.
Oh, Zygo?
Nah, man. When at the funerals, the second line, and that's what it's called, right?
Oh, I don't know because I don't fuck with Louisiana as a state or organization, so I
Right.
can't tell you.
What the
Like
fuck did a whole state do to you?
Like
son?
that?
Damn. This one said the whole state, not a city, not a person, not a county, the whole state. Like, damn.
Well, they don't do counties in Louisiana; they're parishes.
I don't care what it's called, son. The fact that you said the whole state is crazy. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I get mad when I have to drive through it.
Wow.
Why you don't like Lick Punch Train?
I don't even know what that is.
The
But
bridge.
no.
24-mile bridge.
We're not even going to dive into this because that's just crazy. Tasha, why do strangers online act like unpaid managers, therapists, and detectives?
Why do you put me
favorite celebrity?
Why do you put me under this type of pressure?
What kind of pressure?
If you ever I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question, please?
I'm confused on how I put you under pressure. This is crazy. Why do strangers online act like unpaid managers, therapists, and detectives for their favorite celebrities?
Can we say retarded again? Is retarded okay again?
No, we cannot.
No, we cannot.
No, not.
No.
You could say they lick windows for a living.
They lick windows for a living. That's why. That's why. That's why. Do you the amount of people who have zero identity outside of the things they do on the internet is alarming, right? I don't believe it's a real place. Y'all know that I don't believe the internet is a real place. The things that people do for attention and for those blue thumbs, whatever is behind that is the reason why they act as
they have said that attention now has become one of the ultimate drugs. It's beating out crack, meth, heroin, all that. It is more addictive than all of them drugs.
Let's think about this, right? Attention is more addictive in an era where the attention span has gotten lower.
It's 30 seconds or less.
It's crazy when you think about that.
Yeah. 30 seconds or less. If you don't engage someone in a good 5 seconds, they're moving on.
Yes. Attention span has gotten lower, but everybody is searching for it. Like, it's crazy when you think about this. Like,
I feel low key. We are the rats in a maze, and it's an experiment. Only a few of us going to survive.
I'm a survivor.
Because you know what? I'll feel like a heroin addict for a week after the internet crashes. But after that, I think I'll be good.
So what was that, like 4 years ago, maybe, when the internet, what was that?
TikTok? You talking about TikTok?
No, I think it was Facebook and
on Facebook and Instagram.
That
wasn't even a day, hours, right?
And people lost their fucking minds.
people were.
No. It was a couple hours, and people really lost their
Yeah.
mind. They didn't know
Same
what
thing
to
with
do with
TikTok.
themselves.
You remember when they banned TikTok for like 2 days?
People didn't know what to do with themselves.
I
What
do.
do I do? Like, how does life go on?
And I
Like,
was like, go and touch some grass. Like, what are we talking about here?
Listen, internet went out. It must have been like a storm or something. Internet went out. Makai going to say, so we're just supposed to talk to our family now? What?
oh wow.
What? We're just supposed to talk to our family now? Well,
Yo. So
give me
wait. First of all, Taj, you know we gotta blame you for that, right?
why? What did I do?
Because we can't blame the other half because you the only one here. We gotta
Okay.
blame you for the fact that he said that because that means he's not used to family interactions.
He a lie and cheat, and Jesus don't love him. That's all we do is talk.
Damn.
So what are we just supposed to talk to our families now? And the whole room just shifted to look at him like,
What's the
really?
Virgo in him? Go ahead, my
That's
Virgo brother.
look more. Right? He is right. He is.
Hey, and hoes, come back. Old hoes, come back. Remember, we need you.
We back there, son. How we get back there, son?
Listen, it's the message. It's the message of the show.
Yeah.
And see, you wondered why Thrifty said you always soft tricking, and then you say shit like that. Like it is what it is.
Soft tricking is me to come back. What is it?
I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
Do I want to have conversation or do I want to have conversation?
What's the difference? I'd like to know. I'm interested.
Oh my goodness. This is just madness. Do either one of you have
Oh goodness.
I like this group. I like this. We have a good time here. We having a good time. We have a good time.
Do either of you have a quote unquote favorite celebrity?
Yeah.
Who would that be for you, Hector?
Jay is definitely one.
Okay.
Shit, there was someone else that I just. Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
I have a lot of them, right? That I would like. Oh, like if they were to walk into the room, I would be like, "Damn, that's him," type shit. You know what I mean? But I'm too cool and calm and collected to be like, you know what I mean? I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Like if they were in my line of sight and I pass them, like I've seen celebrities. I've been around a lot of celebrities, so I might give them like a head nod. We acknowledge, that we see each other, and I keep it moving. That's good enough. Like I've literally sat across the table from Tony Dungy, like literally. You see what I'm saying? To where I freak the fuck out because he is him.
The crocodile dude.
Tasha, go to sleep.
Shut up, Hector.
Go
Don't
to
say a fucking word. Yo, Tasha, do you have a quote unquote favorite celebrity?
So
the fact that she thought you said Dundee is crazy.
I've been drinking. So what I'll say is about 14. Oh no, I've been here 9 years. So yeah, about 14 or 15 years ago. Raw, this will sound familiar to you. I used to do the summer concerts at the Dell, right?
Okay.
And Eric Benet was performing at one of these shows. And this is live. This is nothing behind them, none of that the manipulation with their voice.
That's when he was with Holly.
Was it? I think him and Holly had broken up by then. I think they were divorced.
So this is your chance. Got you. Go ahead.
He was there. He's singing, and his voice was so crisp and so pure. And I liked Eric Benet, but I began to like him more after that live performance. Mm-hmm. And just recently, like within the year or so, he has come out of nowhere and is doing the best political commentary.
Oh, yeah, he's on his shit. He is on his shit, for real,
so,
yeah.
As it stands today, Eric Benet, top 5, dead or alive. It's
Okay.
him.
Yeah,
So
I mean, even
Yeah.
if like Biggie, if Biggie was alive, like there's, and then I wouldn't say like I'm a fan. Like there's a certain level of admiration for certain people, right? Because of what they may have or may have not done for me unintentionally. You see what I'm saying? Like there's people that when people saw Michael Jackson in Europe and people just fainting at the sight of him,
I still don't
I
understand
under
this
I identify with that.
I
shit.
understand that though. Because you think you and I've never seen Mike or Prince, but and I'm sad that I've never gotten a chance to see them. So I
Mhm.
can imagine them getting through fucking maybe your dad died, maybe all these things have happened or transpired, and their music or whatever they were was the only thing that got you through that, right? And now you get a chance to see this person that you
My
never
two
thought you would ever see in life. It does hit different.
my two favorite musical people, right? For hip hop,
Mhm.
it's Scarface. For R&B, it would be Neo, right? Both of them have
Really?
gotten me through different shit, right? If I walked into a room and both of them niggas was in there, right? I'd be like, oh shit, this nigga's in here, cool. But not one time would I faint. Not one time would I perspire
You,
extra
you
hard. Not one time would I be like, oh my
you wouldn't
fucking
even you
no.
wouldn't
That
even
would not cross my
you
fucking
wouldn't
radar.
even you so much of an asshole. You wouldn't even want them to know that you even like them.
No, I would
Listen,
talk. I mean, if I had the chance, I would talk shit with them niggas. Yo, what's up, cuz? You know what I mean? Like, I crack jokes
That's
with
how
niggas
you would
like
start the
that.
conversation off.
Yeah, what's
They
up,
are
cuz?
dubbing
Like,
you
yeah,
off
yeah, yeah. I
sight.
talk my shit to them niggas. Like, y'all, because I don't look at celebrities as more than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I feel like y'all niggas is celebrities. You know what I mean?
hey,
Like that's just
And
me.
listen,
So
let
why would I
Ken,
look at them
Mr.
any
Ken,
differently than I look at you?
we here for you. Uh,
Like, all right, let's keep it a bean. Right?
he
Hold on,
man,
let's
he
keep it a
thinks.
bean.
Listen, he a almost faint type. You know what I mean, But
Almost
Mr. Ken, you
when I
funny.
met when I met Ken in the
that
fighting party
nigga's
situation,
hilarious.
right? He's like, "Oh my goodness, you look just the way you look on the podcast," and I didn't really know what to say to it. I was like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." But he'll
Yeah.
make you
So
feel.
so I've had that in real life too, where people like, oh shit, you were him, blah 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 blah, and they started like going through, whether they saw me buy a new camera. Like, Raw, happened to be on one of my teaching programs where someone's like, yo, I knew when you were excited when you got this lens, da da da. And you knew I had no idea the bull even existed before
Mhm.
this. You see what I'm saying? So there's moments where people will walk into your life and say, listen, you don't know me from a can of paint, but you did this for me by doing this
You
that you do.
impacted my life. Yes.
And and at some level, yeah, it's fearful because you're like, damn, like you're holding all this power and all this weight. But also at the same time, you're like, fuck, I'm just out here doing me, and I'm not even realizing what I'm doing is changing someone else's life,
Now, don't get me wrong.
unbeknownst.
I fully understand the fact that a person's song, hell, I could think of a couple songs that have got me through some things or changed my life, if you will. But I still don't look at that artist or that person as like so much bigger than a human being. I look at celebrities as still human being. Like Ty said, they still shit, they still bleed, they still eat, they still do all the same shit that we do. They just got more money to do it
Allegedly.
on a bigger scale. What do you mean allegedly?
Mhm.
What these niggas is robots? They don't shit and eat. I'm
you
just saying,
know
like,
that there's some situation where some people say they bathing in children's blood and all that kind of stuff. So we
and
don't
I
know.
ain't be, hey,
Allegedly,
whoa,
you
whoa,
know
whoa,
what
we
I
ain't getting into all that shit, son. I ain't going that far with it. It is what it
mean?
is.
Weird.
But I originally asked y'all this to ask y'all, right? So for you, Tasha, it will be Eric Benet. For
Yeah.
Hectic, his first person was Jay-Z. If you got online tomorrow on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard would it be for you to hold back your urge to talk shit to somebody that you see talking shit about your favorite person?
Not hard at all for
Bro, I
me.
don't give a fuck.
His videos.
Because who you like don't make me shit.
Yeah, I don't even like Eric Benet's videos. I watch them, I enjoy them, but I don't like and I don't repost the videos. I just think it's very, very dope what he's doing. And there is a certain population that he is able to speak to. And I think
Mhm.
that's super dope.
And for me, either people really like Jay or people really hate Jay. But what's
That's a fact.
crazy is the past couple of weeks, people are like, listen, I was down bad. And I got a phone call and it's him. And he's like, how much you need? You see what I'm saying? So if people were talking bad about it, I see people talking bad about Jay all the time. Now, what's fact versus what's made up because of someone else's hatred or whatever, sometimes you gotta decipher that for yourself.
That's a
But
fact.
I know who definitely don't like Jay right now, and that's that lawyer. He really don't like Jay right now. He
More than
really
Dame?
can't stand Jay at all. Cause Jay hit him with $150 million lawsuit. So
Mm.
he ain't really feeling the bull
I
like
don't
that.
think
But
nobody hates Jay more than Dame, but I'm with you.
Yo,
I
nobody
don't
hates
think Dame.
Jay.
I don't think Dame hates Jay.
Shit.
Nah, I don't think. I think there's pain there, right?
That's a
Because
Yeah,
of
lot.
yeah.
how they came up together and all that happened. There's pain there, and from Jay's perspective, he got closure. He's moving forward. From Dame's perspective, he didn't get the closure that he may have felt he needed, and so that's why he's still there.
I feel you. I just seen because the Roots picnic was today, and Jay was
Yep,
performing at the Roots picnic, and a lot of people
I
was like,
wish I was there.
"Oh, Jay-Z's performing like he's like the realest dude." Like a performer is supposed to perform. It is what it is. Like you know what I mean?
That's why I
And
paid my
and let's be honest, Jay's never been a performer.
Pretty much.
he a rapper. He
Mhm.
not a businessman. He's a business
Business
man.
man.
Facts. Hector, how do you feel when you see people say they have to like when they make the call out that people need to protect this celebrity by all costs?
What are we talking about?
Like when people say like, oh, like let's say a certain celebrity going through something, or everybody's talking shit about this celebrity. Oh, we got to protect this person at all costs.
Mm.
Like, why is that person need the public's
I
protection so bad?
So I don't think they need the protection so bad. I do understand from their perspective when you have millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions have an
Mhm.
opinion about you. I'm sorry, everyone ain't tough skin. So that shit could weigh down on you until you find a good center within yourself to be able to block that stuff out and keep moving. So I do, and shit. Let's talk about one of my favorite comedians, actor, who unalived himself, Robin Williams. We thought Robin Williams was the happiest, go luckiest person on the face of the planet. You couldn't tell nobody he was going through what he was going through. You see
That's
what
it.
I'm saying? So I feel like some people, yes. And that term also comes from a place of selfishness, right? They provide some kind of entertainment or some kind of substance to our lives, so we don't want to live or deal with life without them or whatever they got going on. So it comes from a place of selfishness. But like I wish Robin Williams would have picked up the phone and be like, hey, I'm going through something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he made great fucking movies that it's hard for me to watch now because he's gone.
Movies, stand up, guest
Yeah.
appearances, all the
So
things.
there's some celebrities that even Keanu Reeves. when people say he don't even act like a celebrity when you see him in person. You like there's people that know they got money and they know they're a celebrity, but to them they're like you all said, they're just another person. They just have all these opportunities, right? But the things that some of these people do behind closed doors, when you find out what they do, you're
Yeah.
like, wow, like
The
this is
amount
a
of
good
actions.
person.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
When you say it that way, it makes you kind of think about it, like
That got heavy for a
from
second.
that from that aspect. But it'll be situations like even like with what's her name, Meg.
Oh,
So many women was like, oh, we need to protect her, and it's like, protect her from what?
herself?
Herself.
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 What do you mean by that?
Some
Are you kidding
people
me?
some people don't realize it's like the boy who cries wolf, right? You bring all of this harm and all of these bad omens into your own atmosphere, and then you want to cry about it to everybody else, but you're doing it to yourself. So her, in fact, asking people prayers for Megan, save her. Like we're saving her from herself. There are no outside forces that are plotting against Megan Thee Stallion.
No,
It's not.
they're not having a secret Meg, let's get Meg meeting. Like they're not doing this.
It's
So
not happening.
last
And
week,
I'm sorry, but a relationship, everyone's had fucked up relationships that they thought was going great. Everyone has. And that's what people also need to stop doing is projecting their traumas onto these celebrities because of what they going through too. Like just because you had a man cheat on you, like you had a man cheat on you. Keep it fucking pushing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you and Meg, y'all not even the same atmosphere. So you might know how it feels to be cheated on. You don't know how she's dealing with it. She
right,
might not even really give a fuck.
especially when
Right.
literally it came out that apparently he cheated, even though he didn't actually cheat. He just said he don't think he want to be monogamous. But the very next day, she at the game with a dude. So what's the fucking difference? Clearly, she ain't as hurt as y'all is about how y'all are.
No, she was
It's
actually
over.
she was actually in the club with getting, taking some shots off another chick's titties, but
Oh,
whatever. You know
shit.
what I mean? Like,
Prayers for
So
me.
I had
Prayers
I
for
had
me.
hey,
seen
who am I to tell you how to deal with heartbreak?
Cameron had
Bring
said
old
one
hoes back.
time, right? He was saying on his show, he was like, "Yo, stop making y'all's relationships public." Right? And a lot
Facts.
of people don't quite understand that. When it comes to these celebrities, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't be
Some
caring
of them are
who.
staged.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think most of them are. That's just me. I feel like a lot of
Mhm.
like because you got a lot of celebrities that have been married their whole friggin' life, and you didn't know it. Because
Lawrence Fishburne's one of them.
why do we care? Why do I care who's messing with who?
Right.
Like who you
It's
fucking
it's
don't
it's
change
something
nothing
that
for me.
okay. So back to you remember what it was late '80s, early '90s. We had these tabloids and a lot of these single mothers were just at home raising kids, but they didn't really have no job. They didn't really have no life. So the only thing they had was soaps and looking at these tabloids. Some people are living through these celebrities and living through their lives to the point that they're becoming super over obsessive about it. And it's like you could have maybe not as great of life what it appears to be for them, but you could have your own life as well. You know what I mean? Like
So
you could
do
go
you
out here and do your thing and make music and draw and paint and have love, get out of love. You could do all these things, but if you're hoping to achieve these goals by looking at someone that you never will ever get in close proximity to ever, there's therapists for that.
so do you think they are invested in the person or the actual trauma surrounding that person?
Oh, the person, not the trauma. So whatever case in point, how many people follow Britney Spears and her whole debacle, right? Me personally, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It ain't my life.
So, being as though you brought up her, I think personally people invest in her trauma and the bullshit she dealing with, going through, doing, than her as a person. Because when she wasn't doing the weird videos with knives and
Them shits,
the
yeah, them
same
shits
blue
weird.
ass drawers, I don't know how she found 97 pairs of those same drawers, but whatever. But if she wasn't doing that, would people really be talking about her? Like, let's be honest.
But that also goes back to what we were talking about, the dopamine for the attention. She's only doing that because yes, she's still Britney Spears, but she's
Right.
not that Britney Spears anymore.
Nah.
And it's like when you bust your first nut, you're always chasing that same feeling. So I'm not that Britney Spears anymore. So let me do something to let motherfuckers know I'm still around, even though I'm looking like a clown out here. Ray
I.e.,
J. Ray J's the
I'm about to
same
say that.
prime
You're a
example.
celebrity
I
fight.
Prime
think
fucking example.
I
You
think for both of
What's
them,
so crazy is Ray J is so fucking smart and he's done so much stuff behind closed doors that if he did that, the motherfucker would be in Dubai somewhere chilling the fuck out. But he wants to be seen so bad because of who his sister is. I understand being in someone else's shadow. I can understand that somewhat. But bro, you had your own movement. You could have did what you needed to do, and you could, but you out here looking like a whole goofy out here for you. You look like Sambo for the white pope. You know what I mean? You looking like you dancing out here and tap dancing, jucking and jiving. For what? For
um,
what, man? You got kids. You got kids that you need to be there for, and you out here cooning and all the other dumb shit, bro. Sit your fucking dumb ass down.
I think we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge that for those two people at least, there is also a mental health aspect going on with the both
Yeah,
of them. With the both of them.
yeah.
I
But they
think
have enough money to go sit on someone's fucking couch.
yeah, true.
They probably get
Where
pro
most
bono
people
house.
want the help. Most people that want the mental health help can't get it because they can't afford it. And
Mhm.
y'all motherfuckers just sitting on money, just goofing around to be seen. Like, I came to a realization, and even with my path and my pivoting, I came to a realization I don't give a fuck about being seen. What my bank account says. If my bank account has a couple commas and everything I need is what I need, I don't give a fuck. No one knows who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to erase my whole persona eventually off this whole internet. I don't give a fuck no more.
So let
I
me
don't
ask you this.
care.
Let me ask y'all this, right? If tomorrow you woke up the biggest celebrity on the planet, how would you
I'm
want
just a fucking parent. You know how much of an
Damn.
introvert I am. I
Damn.
will fake my own fucking death. Play with
So
me.
So you gonna
I'm
Machiavelli this shit off the rip.
Bro, off
I'm
the
not
rip.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
how much I love my car. That bitch just to the dive.
I'm not gonna go to work.
I'll put Lola in this bitch and have her burn up. You know what I mean? They be like, oh shit,
Yo.
he went out bad. Versus I'm on Fiji somewhere, just surrounded by hoes, chilling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, the whole conversation gonna be surrounded by from hit this for the next week because you already know how it go. People talk about it for a full week. So for the
Mm,
next week, they're gonna talk about your death versus all the things you've already done.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And my content's gonna sell through the fucking roof because I don't
Yep, see it
understand that weird
for
shit
about a
where
week
people
straight.
be like, oh, let me go listen to all
Exactly.
this dead person's music now.
For a week straight.
That's all you're gonna get is a week.
That's usually how it go.
Seven
Yeah.
full days. So I'm not gonna go to work the next day or anything like that. My life is not gonna change.
Stop it.
but there will be factors that you be like, oh, that bitch must have came into some money. She must have came into. I'm not going to work. I'm not only am I not
I
going
didn't
to
say
work.
nothing about money. All I said was you are a celebrity.
Yeah, she know.
It
See,
come with,
that's what people. That's why people
Not
try to be
all
celebrities
celebrities
right
got
now.
a
It,
bunch of
it comes
money.
with money.
Not
wait
all
a minute,
celebrities come with a bunch of money.
and I don't want celebridom.
You
I
got to
don't.
remember, it's a lot of
Celebridom. That's what we.
celebridom is crazy. There are a lot of internet people with celebridom, as you put it,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
don't
don't
got
want.
a
bro.
lot of money.
Okay, then if I got to go to work, I'm not no goddamn celebrity.
You're just gonna be a famous working person.
No, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good.
Like
Net.
But
let's
that's
think
what I'm
about this for a
saying. Like
second, right? All
I know
celebrities
so
aren't
many. Oh,
all
sorry.
celebrities aren't movie stars, rappers, entertainers. You got to remember, you got a lot of internet celebrities as well. Like
Called influencers back in
last
the
time when we was in
day.
Vegas, son, what was that? 3 years ago, something like that. When we was in Vegas,
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years, whatever. We was in Vegas. The bull, what's his name? Weldon. He was out there the whole time. That dude damn near homeless now, and he was an internet celebrity for a good 2 years.
Mm. They squandered they so the thing about this entertainment and attention that people are getting, you occur a lot of people that aren't there for you, for one.
Facts.
And they're in your ears telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how you make your money, how not to make your money, da
They
da
can take
da.
money from you.
Correct, right? And think about it, we see it with NFL, NBA players all the time, right? They come from the poorest of the poor. Next thing you know, they are worth a couple M's. They think they about to bring their whole block with them. And one NFL player said it. He initially brought damn near his whole block with him till he started seeing some things, and then he was like, "Oh, y'all gotta go back home." Everyone that claims they for you, case in point, let's use IE for example. If we so happen, hopefully, blessing, maybe this episode be it. But if we go 10 million strong just off of this episode alone, you know how many motherfuckers that I can say this without I'll say I don't give a fuck what they gonna do. Tell
Say
me.
it.
There's a
Say
lot of
it.
people that used to be on this show, a lot of people that participated on this show, a lot of people that watch this show, a lot of people that blah 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 are gonna be like, yo, Raw, heck, Tasha, Easy, Freddie, what's happening? Hey, I need y'all to come on and let's do a podcast together and let's do all of the things. But when we down bad and we built this shit from the ground up, y'all weren't having the same kind of energy that y'all have now that we 10 million plus or we're going viral and all those things. I don't know about Raw and I don't know about Tasha, but y'all can kiss my ass respectfully.
In its
The
entirety.
entire.
In its
Listen,
entirety.
I feel like at this point, most people, especially people who know me, kind of know at this point. I don't really give a fuck. Um, Nothing about today or tomorrow is going to change who I am, how I am, or how I feel. If you don't fuck with me right now, then you don't fuck with me tomorrow either. Like
Facts.
it kind of
If
is what
if
it is. Like, and
if
that's
I
family friend
if
and
I
foe.
can
That's
borrow a
we
dollar
all
from
get
you,
the same treatment.
yeah, these people
On
are phony though. People are so fucking phony that they think that's why these people go so hard for these celebrities because they feel being in the same orbit of these celebrities gonna bless them as well.
Yeah.
And that shit just not how that shit goes.
So I had
Now,
somebody tell me
could
one
you
thing.
could I
if we
possibly take a picture of fuck whoever And next thing you know, they like, yo, I really like your work. You know, come and be part of the team, possibly. But I've taken pictures of celebrities, and that shit's never happened.
Facts. I had somebody tell me years ago, right? And it was a weird conversation. And I don't even know how we like ended up in this conversation. And I think that's what made it weird. So we talking about, you know, social media, promotion, all this different stuff. And they told me straight up, they was like, yeah, you don't need promotion. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? And it was like, nah, like you good, like you don't really need me to like your post, that's why I don't do it. And I said, well, you still like different celebrity shit, so what's the difference? They don't need it. They actually need it way less than I need it if that's the case. And he was like, nah, like that's different. I said, well, what makes it different? So they proceeded to let me know that because enough people know me and watch me, their like is insignificant. But if this person is a celebrity, then it don't really make a difference anyway if I give them a like, so I do it just because. And I said nothing about what you just said made absolutely no sense. But in your brain, you said that in a way that you thought I was going to be like, oh shit, you know what, man?
Makes sense.
You know what? You're a fucking genius. So now they looking at me, they like, damn, like you act like it's a problem me not liking your shit. I said, no, it's not a problem at all. First of all, I don't know how we got in this conversation because I never asked you to like, comment, or share anything that I ever do. Mm-hmm. But the fact that we are family makes this conversation even weirder.
Yeah.
Now, upon first thought, y'all probably thought I was talking about like a friend, an associate, or something.
Nah, it'd be fam. It'd be fam.
The family member that said it was like, damn, like it's amazing how a family member can say a comment, me liking or comment or sharing your shit is insignificant because you already popping in their eyes, right? Which low key, that was the most hatingest shit somebody had ever said.
There's some hate shit,
life.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even gonna go that far. But then when you turn around and say, well, me liking that celebrity shit is insignificant because they already popping. In my mind, I said, well, you don't want me to pop, but if I do, let's say I do make it pop, now you're gonna like my shit. Because then in your mind, because you know me, I'm a comment. The same way how Beyonce didn't comment. The same way how Jay-Z didn't comment. The same way Lil Wayne ain't gonna comment. The same way fucking all these comedians ain't gonna comment. The way these social media chicks ain't gonna comment. Like, I'm gonna treat you the same way they treated you at that point, don't you think? No, but why would you do that? You don't show me no love now, but when I pop, I'm supposed to automatically show you love. Sometimes you gotta make it make sense. And for some reason, people don't know how to make things make sense. The same way you show love to them celebrities, show love to the motherfuckers that you actually know. Because they trying to get popular. They trying to get to where Beyonce at. They trying to get to where Big Ja at. They trying to get to where Desi Banks at. They trying to get there. But you would rather show love to the motherfuckers you don't know personally and then show an overabundance of love to the people that will never be in your atmosphere ever for any reason outside of you paying to be around them.
Yeah. People are idiots. And when people say shit like that, you be like,
they lick windows.
Do I lick windows for a living? Like, what's going on here? Like, I ain't just slow one over this way. You know, like you said some idiotic shit. So you telling me this person already got 1 million people that like and share their shit. I might have 1,000, but because I have 1,000 to you and I ain't technically nobody, that means I'm popping to you, but you ain't gonna share my shit, but you're still sharing the person that you know is popping. That don't make no goddamn sense. No. Matter of fact, move. Get the fuck away from me.
Oh, so needless to say, I never had a conversation with that person ever again, just so you know. Like, I'm one of those people, I'm going to be honest with you. When you say something that's like it's one thing for you to say something stupid to me, right? But it's another thing to you say something outlandishly stupid and then expect that we will ever have another conversation.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, well, hold on. The other day or yesterday or some shit, you posted something saying what sign or what did you say? What sign will ghost
Oh,
you?
what
Or
sign is the quickest to like disappear or walk away or some
grown
shit like
ass fucking people.
that? Yeah.
I said that for a fucking reason.
I know you did.
I
But
said
I
that.
have to comment for engagement because I crave the attention as well.
Oh my goodness! Listen,
Enough. Enough
as
is enough.
as grown adults, we need to normalize cutting off motherfuckers that aren't healthy for our circle.
I mean, y'all don't even want to know the amount of people I've done cut off. I don't. I have 9 siblings. I don't talk to not one of them.
Damn. Out of the 9, where you fall at in that 9, in that
I'm in
10?
the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm the dopest.
Of
I
course
don't
you.
ask nobody for money. I don't beg nobody for money. They don't shit. I make my own moves. So,
That makes you dope because you don't ask or beg for money.
yes. I mind you, look at my age. So I'm the middle at my age. So that means there's people way older than me. They still asking mommy and daddy for money. I
Mm,
don't do that. I go and make my own. Fuck you and your money.
mm.
But that's just case in point, stupid shit that someone says, and I've never brought it up to you. One day, me and my mother's having a conversation. And I
Uh-oh.
remember I borrowed like $20. And my mom was hounding me by the end of the week for the $20, right? So one day we had a conversation. I was like, "Yo, mom, like, why when I ask you for money, you on my tail, but other people ask you money, and you don't seem to be bothered, worried, or want the money back?" And she's like, "Because I know when you ask me, you really need it."
Wait, what? Wait.
I, s- I swear to God, I swear to God, if I'm
Because I
lying,
really need it, I
respect me
need to
now.
give it back. They don't really need it, so they can keep it.
I'm not. And she's like, and I know you go out there and you go get your own, so you don't never really ask me, but when you do, you really. And I was like, and I'm respectful to my mom still, but I wanted to say, that was the dumbest shit you could have ever told me ever in life, right? Ever. You might as well, you have a better chance of telling me the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, and the Easter Bunny all are alive and thriving somewhere on this magical island than to tell me the shit you just told me. Bet. Never
That
asked her for a damn thing ever again.
that's definitely crazy work right there. You asked me because you really need it, so I need it back. But
I
they
need it
asked
back.
me, they don't really
I
need
need
it,
it in
so
full.
they can keep it.
I need it in full. Not
That-
parts. Not half. Not a quarter. Run me back all my ducats.
do she throw interest on it?
I wish she would. She barely talks to me now. So guess what? That would have happened.
Yo.
She
Let
don't
me
even have
ask
my. She don't even have my number.
damn son. Holy shit.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
told you.
Let's go ahead and let this go because this is about to get ugly. We ain't gonna do this. So let
Listen,
me
when
let me
I
ask
cut a
y'all this.
motherfucker off, I don't care who you are.
How much do y'all how can I say this? How much do likes, comments, subscribes, shares, like how much do you pay attention to it? And if you pay attention to it, do it matter who it comes from?
so I'll be
Go ahead,
fair.
Tasha.
Be fair when I answer this question. When I first started Ashes and Influence, getting that subscriber count was very, very important to me. I wasn't doing anything for subscriptions. A post, hey y'all, this what we doing. If you could help us out, like, comment, subscribe, share, what have you. And then as we gained subscribers, I did, like when we made it to our first 25, our first 50, our first 75. I think I didn't do it again until 150. And now I'm waiting on 200 but I don't go, it's not every day, follow the podcast, follow Ashes and Influence. I it's important when you're building something. But once your foundation is laid, can you not trust that what you do will be good enough? Or if you make them, they will come. And that's where I'm at now. If I make them think, if I make them laugh, if I make them want to share the show, tell a friend to tell a friend. But I'm not going to go out my way. I'm not going to stress myself out, get my blood pressure up. You going to fuck with us or you not?
Do you feel like certain people should be doing it, or do you pay attention to who's doing the sharing or any of that?
I will say most of the people, like, with YouTube, you can only see the new subscribers if their platform is also public. So most of the people that have subscribed to Ashes and Influence, I never seen their face before. Never see their face before. I get a new one like, hey, you guys know him? You guys know this person? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Like outside of my initial, let's say 15, 20 subscribers, I don't know anybody. They rock with us. I rock with them. But since we're here, Ashes and Influence on YouTube.
Shameless plug.
You got to. You got to. I'm
Ron
here.
did it earlier, so don't feel bad.
We all here. That's right. Subscribe. Ashes and Influence on YouTube. We drop a show most Thursdays. We're not even going to judge that.
We listen and we don't judge.
Nah, hey, listen, she got a text from me Thursday. Like, yo, what the fuck y'all got going on?
He fussed me out. You know, I said that shit right to Symphony. Like heck on our ass.
Oh shit. So what about you, Heck? Do you pay attention to it? Do you care who it come from?
Yes.
Is
I
that
would
something you
be
focused on? Like,
I would say I would be a whole idiot if not. My whole business model is based on who's seeing me and who's purchasing and who's doing the thing. And when I hit a milestone, I send it right to you. You probably the only person I realistically send it to know what my numbers are, right? And I've been blessed, especially the past couple months. It seemed like every week I'm going up 50 subscribers on YouTube. You know what I mean? I just passed 300,000 myself. So yeah, it feels good, right? And I think it feels good because us as older people, we understand the slow grind, right? We're in a time where everyone wants that instantaneous million views, million people, blah, blah, blah. But we understand the slow grind. The slow grind is more sustainable, right?
and
That
you
quick
actually
view,
enjoy it more.
yeah. So that's my point, right? So to see where I was barely at 100 subscribers to now over 600 and growing, it's like, damn. After what 3-4 years, whatever, it's like, fuck. I'm actually doing something. People actually tuning in. I've done got to the point now. I go and start looking at and reading my algorithms to see what's the best time to post. Da, da, da. So I've done changed my times now to earlier in the midday, so I could see if because you got to throw stuff out there to see what's actually working versus what's not. Right. So yes, it is. It is damn good when you are grinding and y'all know shit, I am West Indian, so I'm out here working like a fucking Jamaican for real, for real. I got so much things going on. So for me to have this one thing that I have dedicated time and effort to and all that stuff to actually be moving in the right direction that I want to move, yeah, I'd be dumb to say, nah, I don't pay attention to the numbers. Now, does it matter if say that 50 that I'm getting a week, if it goes down to 25 or it goes down to 10, maybe slightly, I'll be like, okay, what's going on? Like, what's the disconnect? What changed? What happens? But that's business. Business from year in to year out. Like, what most businesses are doing this year is from what they did last year and looked at the numbers and they are like, okay, these are the comfortable numbers that we're hitting these months. So we should be able to do the same thing this month. after this year, right?
Mhm.
So as a business person, entrepreneur, I have to look at the numbers and I have to analyze and I have to adjust. And now my questions on whatever by hectic are getting so punchy and so direct and so not not outlandish to the point where it's like crude or lewd, but it's like I know what the people want to hear. Most of my demographics are men. They don't give a fuck about
Emotions.
yeah, they want to know how much pipe a chick took on set. Now, will I do that? Not necessarily, because that's still not my cup of tea. I still want to pose people in a human, mind frame. But I know what my audience want to hear. You see what I'm saying? So I have to cater to that. And people that be like, "Oh, I'll just do what I want." I'm like, "Oh, and you're broke." Because doing what you want leads you to be broke. I'm sorry. It
No, it's the truth.
does.
It's the truth.
You
At the
don't
end of the day,
create
you
a
have to
store and be
cater
like,
to
I'm
your
gonna have
audience,
all
no matter how
yellow
much.
stuff, but your clientele wants all green stuff. Like that's just
Yeah.
not gonna make you money.
No matter how much you believe that you're doing it for you, you're not.
Right.
You're not doing none of this for you. Just like these celebrities. No celebrity. Let's take a chef for instance, right? Chefs don't cook the shit that they fucking want. They cook the shit that they know people want to eat. People won't come back to eat. Musicians, they make the songs that, oh, I made this song like this and it popped. Okay, how can I recreate that type of vibe, that type of edge, that type of melody, that type of something in a song? As a podcaster, it's a lot of podcasters that say, well, I do podcasting for me. No, the fuck you don't. Because if you did it for you, you wouldn't be posting it.
Right.
A lot of musicians, oh, I do the songs I like. No, the fuck you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be posting it. You're posting the shit because you want other people to listen to it. If you did songs for you, they would only be in your phone. Let's keep it funky. It is what it is. Why else would you post it if you don't want nobody else to give a fuck about it, pay attention to it, or even care that you did a song or did a podcast or cooked the meal
Now
or
I'll
painted
I'll I'll it-
or
I'll
theater?
even interject this. Now there has been people that have done what they wanted and it caught fire. But quickly, those same people who started off doing what they want have to change and have to adapt because
They,
that audience changes.
everybody starts off doing what they want, and then they evolve into what the people want.
Hmm.
Everybody can try to fool themselves all they want and keep saying, "Oh, this is the content that I like." No, the fuck it's not. You know that if you snap just hard enough, people gonna like it. You know if you talk controversial enough, people gonna like it. You did that one episode where you talked about fucking finger banging a chick from the back, and then everybody liked it. So now every episode is about finger banging a chick from the back. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. I do what the fuck I want. Y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all do what the people, what you believe the people like,
Yeah.
you keep delving into that. Even if you do the content you like, you speak the way people want you to speak.
Yep.
Like, y'all can
No,
talk
I
all that
saw
shit all the fuck y'all want.
even I was watching this commercial. Yeah, I watch commercials on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I ain't paying for that shit.
Hey, listen, I'm 100% with you, son. Fuck, I look like paying for YouTube. Hey,
Yeah,
kiss my
but
ass.
I saw a girl like she put up all the makeup and got in this pink room and I'm like, and maybe she making real coin. Kudos to her. But all I saw was like, fuck, that looks like a lot.
But the same way how you thought like it was a lot, somebody else looked at it and said, "Oh, that's amazing." Everybody's so
100%.
creative.
100%. 100, but I know what goes into like that, and I was like, fuck. Imagine you put on 2 hours of makeup to say 2 seconds of a line.
Facts. Tasha, if you can give one piece of advice to people about their addiction to celebrities to help them, what would it be?
Step
I know
away
I'm
from
not putting you on the spot. I'm just asking you a goddamn question.
like you was putting me under pressure.
Uh,
I'm going to give some healthy advice. Step away from the screen. Turn your phone off. Take some time off from all of your social media mediums. Just walk over 21 days. It takes 21 days to make a habit, to create a habit, 21 days to break one. Step away. Take some deep breaths. Go, Hectic said, go touch some grass. Like grass is real. This shit that's on the internet, it's 50-50, 70-30.
More like
Yes.
90-10.
90-10. Yeah.
That's crazy part.
Step
What say
away.
you, Hector?
I used to do that. Like the beginning of the year, it wasn't like a New Year's resolution, but it was my detox, right? I used to take 30 days and close down all my social medias, not go on it. And I just haven't been able to do it because I've been doing so many different projects and every different project started at different times. So I think I'm gonna start that back in doing that in 2027, the beginning of 2027, just unplugging for a month. I even I even go to a step of deleting the apps off my phone. That's how I'm with it. I feel like we need to get back to reality. We need to stop all this delusional thinking and thinking that uh we're going to get rich quick based off of social media. Can it happen? Yeah. Will it happen? Mostly not. Right. Either you're going to do what you want to do because you love doing it or you're not. Right. And I see so many people forcing themselves to do stuff that they don't really want to do for the clicks and the views. Stop doing that. Let's get back to reality. Let's start what Malik said. We got to start talking to our families again. Let's start actually talking to people face to face again because some of y'all need to realistically get punched in the throat. All right. So yeah, some of y'all realistically need to have those consequences that we used to have growing up. Oh, word? Drop the Addy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up. So all that base that you have, all that cap, everything in caps on online. Let's see if you have that same energy when we see each other in person.
You always
Y'all
trying to
need,
meet somebody outside.
I
yeah,
think I told y'all before.
y'all need a reality check for real, for real.
I think I told y'all before about that day I walked in the break room and I had to tell people, "Hey, man, y'all, what's wrong with society now?" I walk in and y'all literally sitting around in the break room at the table and everybody's on their phone. Put your phone down, have a
Mhm.
conversation, say hello, how you doing, get to know a person. All
Yeah.
this anti
Mhm.
how you anti-social but super social
Social
on
media.
social media. Cut that shit
Yeah,
the fuck out. But with
yeah.
that being said, y'all know what time it is. Time to vote, baby. What's that?
All right, yeah, that beard be bearding, you know what I mean? So, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Hectic 5 Minutes. First thing first, let's talk about this idea that some parents, especially mothers, according to some people, might be making their kids softer because of the mindset. I didn't have it growing up, so my child will. I think the intentions are good. Most parents want their child to have a better life than they did. Nobody wants their child to struggle unnecessarily. But somewhere along the lines, some people confuse making life better with removing obstacles. Struggles isn't always bad. Adversity teaches problem solving. Failure teaches resilience. Rejection teaches emotional control. If we remove all of that, what we have is inability for kids to adapt, right? Because life doesn't care how protected you were growing up. The goal shouldn't be making your kids tougher through suffering, but making them capable through experience. There's a difference. Now let's switch gears and talk about Drake allegedly dropping 3 albums in one day. Whether you're a Drake fan or not, that's a fascinating move. I still wouldn't have done that, but that's just me. We live in an era where attention is most valuable currency. People are scrolling every second. So dropping 3 projects at once is basically saying, I'm taking over the conversation. The question becomes, is more actually better? Sometimes artists flood the market with content and people only remember 3 songs. Other times they create a moment that dominates the culture for weeks. Either way, Drake understands something a lot of people don't. Visibility matters. You can hate him, love him, call him overrated, whatever, but somewhere, somehow, we still talking about him today. I think because we missed a week, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Speaking of people we talk about, let's discuss this alleged doctor situation. Everyone's debating whether this person is lying, but I keep seeing comments that basically says, yeah, but look at that body though. And I'm one of them. And that's where society gets funny. Imagine if a person looked average. Would people be defending them the same way?
Facts.
No. Attractive people get passes all the time. We see it in entertainment, social media, relationships, and business.
Pretty
Being attractive doesn't make you honest. It doesn't make you qualified. It doesn't make you trustworthy. It just makes people more willing to overlook your flaws.
Facts.
That's human nature, though. The real question isn't whether she's attractive. The real question is whether people care more about facts or aesthetics. And based on social media, y'all know where we're at with it. Which brings me to another question. Do you pay attention to likes, follows, or engagement? Let's be honest, most people say they don't care, but then they hit that refresh button on the app to see what's happening. Now, should you pay attention? Absolutely. If you're building a brand, business, podcast, photography page, or content platform, engagement is data which turns into currency. Let me say that again. Engagement is data that turns into currency. That's why all y'all shit's leaked right now. Not to us, but to the major brands, because all that shit's currency. Anyways, it tells you what's working and what's not. But if your mood is controlled by those numbers, that's where the problem starts. Too many people are measuring their self-worth through algorithms. A post gets 20 likes and suddenly they're failing. Meanwhile, the person with 2,000 likes can't monetize anything and isn't moving forward in real life. Metrics matter, but they aren't the whole story. And finally, I think we need to have serious conversation about celebrities. Maybe it's time we stop treating celebrities like gods, prophets, and life coaches, which that other person is, by the way, and start treating them like regular people who happen to be famous. Some of these folks can sing, some can rap, some can act, some can throw a football, and some can swallow one. Anyway, we've reached a point where people are waiting for celebrities to tell them how to think about politics, relationships, finances, parenting, and morality. Why? These people are just like us. They make mistakes, they get cheated on, they lie, they get arrested, they make bad decisions, and the only difference is their mistakes happen in front of millions of people. Maybe if we stop idolizing celebrities, we spend more time developing ourselves. We are focused more on our family, businesses, goals, and communities. Admire the talent, appreciate the entertainment, but don't put them on a pedestal because the moment you see your celebrity as regular people, a lot of the nonsense starts making a lot more sense.
Yeah.
All right, so this has been another hectic 5 minutes, and I'll be trying to keep it within the 5 minute goal. But sometimes people like to overtalk like raw. But keep tuning in, keep making those comments, keep checking in on your folks. I know sometimes all the cast can't be here. We are busy. I definitely love seeing how all of us are working on our own goals and our own time to come back and form Voltron when we can, right? I am definitely the head. Raw is probably the left foot. Tasha's definitely the arm. But keep keep tuning in every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll catch y'all next week. Speaking of, let me drop some knowledge on you, some tunes y'all could focus in really quick. Next week, we are having a kinky episode.
Yeah.
So all y'all kinksters out there, tune in next Saturday. We're gonna keep it raw, not this raw, but actual raw and nasty. All right, so it's probably gonna be hosted by yours truly, the soft tricker himself, and we we're gonna keep it funky. All right, so stay tuned.
I love it. I love it.